Not the best start if we can find some water. Now we have to go back. Another endless straight line. The colors are awesome. Kind of hard. Are we lost? A good road to be kidnapped. It's a very steep hill. Google sent us the wrong way again. The water get hot so fast. I don't deserve this. We just saw a snake. Maybe like 5 meters. We give up. Shark. But this one is dangerous. We don't have money. Even by foot, it's so hard. Private property. 45 euros, 110. We have to go up there. We don't deserve this. It's not the safest road. And I have a flat tire. Nah, I can't believe this.
Boa viagem.
Hello everyone. Today we're on another journey. We're doing part of the Portuguese coast by bicycle. We have 1 week to reach Vila Real de Santo Antonio, or at least that's our goal. We are not professional riders. Actually, I haven't ridden a bike in a long time. I'm with another friend and we'll see if we can reach our destination in 1 week. We will camp along the way, maybe get an hostel one day or another. It's gonna be around 400 kilometers. We're starting in Setúbal. We are right now on the ferry to Tróia, which is to the south of Lisbon. And yeah, let's see. This is my bicycle and this is Ricardo's bicycle. And here he is. We're starting now. I think this first part is gonna be the most difficult, at least in terms of like the temperature. There's no shade anywhere. It's almost like a desert. It's too hot here. Not the best start. At least there are not many cars here. Yes, the following days will be easier because we will be next to the sea probably. A little fresh air will help us. We're finally seeing some signs of civilization. It isn't much, but we need a bar or something to buy water because we forgot to buy before we took the ferry and there was no place to buy it on the other side. We just took some from the bathroom, but it doesn't taste that great and it's already warm, so we need to find a place to buy some fresh water. And I think we found one. My friend is right there in front of me. We did around maybe 12 or 13 kilometers already. We'll see if we can find some water. We found it. And some shade. And we're back on the road, fully hydrated. Now we have fresh water for another kilometer. It will be hot again, so drink it while we can. We did 26 kilometers and we're still in the middle of nowhere. It's so hot right now and we are in an infinite straight line. It seems like it never ends. We started a little bit late because we were waiting for the bikes to arrive. My parents brought them here actually, so thanks to them. But tomorrow we're going to start a lot earlier and hopefully get some fresher temperature. So apparently this endless line I was just talking about is the wrong way. Now we have to go back again because the GPS wanted us to go that way, which is sand, only sand. We have to go back a few kilometers and turn in another place where we actually stopped for a few minutes just to make sure we were going the right way. The GPS was wrong. Thanks, Google. Once again, the endless straight line going back. So guess what? We just turned on the right way now, and another endless straight line. I guess it will be like this for a couple of kilometers, so gotta do what we gotta do. I guess it's good to get yourself in these uncomfortable situations sometimes, so you realize when you're bored how comfortable you are, how lucky you are. You gotta get out there sometimes. Right now we are around the 40-kilometer mark. We did it in around 3 hours, I guess. We stopped sometimes, of course. There's still straight lines in the middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful scenery, but it seems like it never ends. I didn't say anything about our destination because we don't know what our destination is. We're just going until we can't go anymore, or until it's too dark to see, and we will try to find a place to camp. If not, maybe an hostel, or I don't know, wild camping. We'll see what our options are. It's in the middle of August, so everyone is on holidays, and especially in Portugal, people come to this area a lot from here to the south, so it's not that easy to find a place, but I think we can manage something. Please don't tell me we have to go back again because the GPS is telling us to go this way.
Nope.
No? Thank God. He's just hurt. Thank God. I guess we were wrong, and the GPS is actually sending us this way. Follow the... I guess we just have to go on our own and follow the road signs. At least we don't have to go back again. Finally, for the first time today, after 45 kilometers almost, we are actually on a downhill part where we don't have to pedal. And now we have to brake because this just got in front of us. It wasn't very nice. Actually, it could have waited for us, but sure. The colors are awesome right now. We are arriving to our first spot for the night, hopefully, if they have vacancy. It's in Melides. We're gonna try to camp here, see if they have availability. We went to the supermarket now, I mean a mini market. We bought some stuff to cook. Barely could fit it in our bikes, but we managed. So yeah, hopefully we have a spot for us now. If not, there's another camping park a few kilometers below, not too far from this one. Hopefully this one has a spot for us. We have 2 tents. They're not too big, so it shouldn't be too bad, but it's hard to get a spot this time of year in this area, like I mentioned before. Those people were trying to be on film, but I don't think it's possible to see them on the camera. They were saying goodbye and peace sign, but yeah. 1.5 kilometers left to reach the park, I think. My friend is there. He's always in front of me. There's the sunset almost. The park is very close to the beach. The beach should be around 1 kilometer to my right side. Boa tarde. She didn't say it back. Rude. I'm just kidding. a new day begins, and not the best way. Basically, this is right next to the space where we camped tonight. It's very close to the beach. That's why there is so much sand, and also why it's so hard to drive, especially with one hand. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take the bike by hand because it's impossible to ride. There's too much sand. But this way it's only 3 kilometers, and if we take the normal way it's like 10 or 11, so we will risk it. Okay, back on some solid ground. Okay, so yesterday I ended up not filming anything else because we arrived late. We were in line for the check-in for around 1 hour. There was only one person working there, and there were a lot of people because it's the middle of August. Yeah, I don't understand how in the middle of August there's only one person working doing check-ins, and they do everything by paper, so they take a lot longer because they have to point down everything. Guess they are very old school. But we arrived late. We were waiting in line for 1 hour, being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Then we set up the tents. It was already like 9:30 in the night. Then we took a shower. We were gonna make something to eat, but it was already too late, so we just ate something very quick and went to sleep. Right now it's around 9:30 in the morning. We wanted to start earlier, but the checkout was only open at 9 because yesterday couldn't pay, so we have to wait to the morning to pay checkout. We couldn't leave before 9, but the cafe where we had breakfast also only opened at 9, so we couldn't really go out earlier. Tonight we're gonna try to stay somewhere where we can maybe pay the night before, so we can leave 7 or 8, because we woke up at 7 but it was not possible to leave, which kind of sucks because now it's already hot. At 7 it was very good, fresh air. Now it's kind of hard. Let's see. Also, this path isn't easy. We're going to try to reach asphalt after we finish this 3 kilometers, I think. Then it should be normal road again, and it will be easier. As you see, the tire gets stuck in the sand. We don't have a goal set, but we are just going, see how long we can go, and then find a place to camp again. Maybe we will stop to have lunch somewhere and then ride a little bit more in the afternoon. We did 52 kilometers yesterday, but we started in the afternoon, so it was too hot, we couldn't go too fast. Are we lost?
No. We are perfectly fine.
Let's trust the guide.
Almost see 10 kilometers. Almost.
But getting exhausted like you did 30. Go, 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 go! Well, at least it's a nice scenery. It's a good road to be kidnapped. No one will ever know.
We have to justify our gravel tires. Or
Yeah.
else we could bring just a road tire.
True. Yeah, you can see it is not asphalt tire, because these are mountain bikes, not really road bikes, but anything is a road bike if you're brave enough. Oh wow. Damn. This is a nice one.
As minhas pernas podem me aguentar, mas já valeu.
Zero regrets. Now we have a decision to make if we're going again through that road over there, which is more sand and dirt, or if we will take the asphalt. It's actually one next to the other, I think. So decisions. This one was actually short. We saved a lot of time, but it's hard to be pedaling the whole time. Sometimes you just have to walk. Decisions.
Yeah, acho que podemos ir pela estrada.
Yeah. É igual, portanto não poupas nada, mais vale.
Yeah.
So I guess we decided we're taking the asphalt road. Now we have to decide the destination. This is where we came from.
Vou pôr para 1000 fontes.
Okay.
E vamos andando.
Andando e vendo. So you heard it there. Let's see if we can reach it, or maybe we will even reach it and then go further ahead. It depends on the time and the weather and how we feel and how much energy we have. If we can find a place to eat better than yesterday. Anything is better than nothing, so yeah. Oh, whoop-a! We're starting well. Cuidado com o carro. Going down, and then we probably will have to go up. It was mostly going up yesterday, so not very steep, but always going up. Almost. And as I was saying, don't know if you can see it, but there, it's a very steep hill. Let's go. We just left the main asphalt road and we're going in the local road, I guess. It's where the GPS sent it. At least it's asphalt, not dirt as usual. It has been ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. And the downs are not that down, you know, not that steep down. But the ups are steep. We're gonna have to go up there to that village. At least there's some shade here and there. It's a very rural village area. And up we go again. We stopped for some water and we were checking the GPS to check the best way, and guess what? Another extra 5 kilometers we have to go back because Google sent us the wrong way again. Don't trust Google if you're riding a bicycle. Ready to go back?
Oh, mentally, no.
Tinha pinta.
No,
Back on the road. At least now we have some sort of bike path. Let's see for how long it goes. Maybe it will go next to the beach. That would be very cool. Hopefully it is. We want to find a place to stop for a few hours because now it's too hot. Then we will continue when it's a little bit fresher, like around 5 or 4.5. Now it's midday and a half. It's starting to be very hot and it's very dry in this area. The water gets hot so fast.
Para estas árvores estarem à esquerda,
Yeah.
estava perfeito.
And we're back to the off-track dirt road. We're going closer to the beach. Maybe we will stop there for a few hours. But I just ate a lot. I don't want to push too much, so I'm walking up this hill. I'm walking and the speed is about the same, so up and down, up and down, up and down. Look at that one. Oh my god. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but look at that one. Right after lunch. I don't deserve this. Are you ready?
No. Nope.
I think I'm walking this one. Okay, I gotta go by. Yeah, nope. Nice views though. Continua a passar. Veja bem. De cada lado.
Agora sim, precisava de uma água.
Boots! Boots!
Não!
Another one of those. That was hard. On to the next one.
Já, tá aqui.
We just saw a snake crossing, yeah,
Down
right
there.
somewhere there, like crossing the road in front of us. We were trying to film it, but she hid somewhere in this this hole. It wasn't too big, maybe like 5 meters. No, I'm joking. It was like small, but I mean long, but very tiny. Yeah, maybe 1 meter long. And she stopped there and she put her head up. I don't know where she hid. We're just gonna let her be, go on with her life. She doesn't bother us, we don't bother her. I guess we're close to the beach because there's a lot of sand now. We have to push, it's impossible to ride. At least with these tires. We give up. We are not going to the beach. It's impossible to ride here. And it's very hard to push the bike with this heat. So we're going that way. There's a dirt road, a little bit thicker, a little bit harder. Probably easier. Yeah, we just want to find a place to rest a little bit. Let the heat pass.
Melhor do que descer para lá não outra vez. Vai!
Fall! I need the views! Can't even fall for a video. Okay, we passed the sand part. Now we can ride a little bit again, but I think there's more sand now. Oh my god.
À mão.
Hey. Yep. This is what we did today. So we are very close to the beach, but we are on these like sand and dirt roads, trying to escape the main roads, get a little bit more of views. But with this heat and most of the time we have to push the bike, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But now it's good.
O carrinho tinha a autoestrada, ele manda-nos para o interior.
Yeah.
E quando podemos vir sempre nesta aqui. Não, bem, olha.
Our goal was the Portuguese coast by bicycle, but I guess we're doing it by foot. Just kidding, but yeah, almost. Decisions. This way or this shortcut?
Shortcut.
Yeah, I guess shortcut. At least it looks like there may be some shade from the trees and it looks nicer. This is all we've been doing today. Infinite dunes. Dunes.
Shortcuts.
Por aí? We just reached the highway. Obviously we can't go on the highway with bicycles, but there's a dirt path right next to it. A rideable dirt path, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna cross here. go to the other side of the highway where we have some asphalt. And we're back on the road. Now we just need water. After 20 minutes of riding in these conditions, our fresh water is like tea, hot tea. There's a kid running on the side of the road alone. Very strange. Yeah.
Não parece nada. Hello?
I think it was a not little but young girl. We asked if she was okay. She said yes, she's running, I think. But it was strange, she was wearing a mask and like a bandana and like
The
a
jacket?
a headscarf and a jacket and pants. Well, she said she was okay, so
Perfect recipe to knock out.
perfect recipe for heat stroke.
Yeah.
Even us, we're pushing it, but she's pushing it even harder. It's her choice. Finally, some signs of civilization and food and drinks. Well, not the healthiest one. Burger King on one side, McDonald's on the other side, but we just need something. And we're back on the road. Now we have bicycle lanes again, and we're gonna try to reach Portugal today. We were aiming for Milfontes at first, but I don't know if we can make it, because if we make it too late, it's harder to take a shower, have dinner, assemble the tents, get everything in order. So it's better to make maybe a few kilometers less today, but arrive earlier. Because tomorrow, again, we're gonna try to leave around 7. Today it wasn't possible because of the checkout. That was only at 9. Maybe tomorrow, if we can get out of the park earlier, we can go further. We still have to check if there's availability in this park today, but I mean, for camping normally there's always a small spot or something. We'll see. Not always, but it's easier.
Para Porto Covo.
Ah, e por ali iam passar ali ao pé dos moinhos. Tem uma descida que vai ter logo lá outra estrada, lá embaixo, ao pé do Terminal 21. Está logo as placas a indicar.
Ok,
aí
pronto.
já vai haver a mar.
Sim, pois é aí que nós estamos a tentar
Pois,
chegar.
aí já vai
Ok,
haver a mar.
pronto.
Muito obrigado.
Então.
Nada.
Boa tarde.
Faz
Boa tarde, obrigado.
nada, boa tarde, boa viagem.
Obrigado.
Nada.
We just finished another steep hill. There's some windmills. I don't know the name of these in English. And normally they are on top of the highest hills. I guess this is the highest place in the area. And now hopefully we will go down until we reach the beach. Hopefully. Oh, nice. So many choices. We have to choose. Yep. The sea is right there. I don't know if it's visible again, but there's the sea. Oh, we're gonna eat dust. At least the wind is helping clearing it up. So the old lady we were talking with, she wasn't very clear on her indications. We asked the fire lady, a fireman lady, I don't know how to say it, but we asked one back there and she said this way we can go. And now we see the windmill that the old lady told us about, so I guess we are on the right track. Google just sends us to places we can't go, like highways, dirt roads, and this is dirt as well, but not like sand. Oh, nice. Now we can see the sea, and we are finally going on a road close to the sea. That was our goal, but it's not always possible. Now we're finally going next to the sea. We're gonna go down and follow along the coast. hopefully, until Portugal, where we will camp. So we're basically trying to reach, I can't even see it on the camera, but it's, if you can see some white houses on the horizon there, we have to reach that. We were going down here and then follow along the line, the coastal line, get there. Finally, we're going downhill again, but this one is dangerous because it's gravel and there's a lot of holes on the floor. But yeah, hopefully we don't have to go back up again. So we arrived down after that steep hill going down, and we had to go back like 1 kilometer, not up, but go back to cross, because there was like a highway in the middle. We had to go a little bit to the left to cross it under, and now we are finally on the good side. We can feel the breeze from the ocean. Oh, it's so much easier to ride like this, so fresh. The air is very fresh and the sea's there. We are still 35 minutes away, 11 kilometers. I don't know if the road we will follow, if we can see the sea or not, but at least it's a lot better here because it's much cooler. Probably the temperature is the same, but you can feel the breeze from the sea. Maybe you can hear it on the camera. Not sure if the audio quality is always the best because of the wind. Hopefully it is. And it's good to have a road just for us. Such a relief to ride on asphalt, clear asphalt with wind, and we have fresh water. We took some ice from Burger King because it's the self-service machine. We took some ice, filled up our bottles, so it's still a little bit fresh. Finally on the beach. Now I'm not sure if we're going the whole way that I said, or if it is a little bit before. Hopefully before, but we'll see. It should be only 10 minutes to arrive to the park. We are 2 kilometers and 200 meters away from it. We can see Covo on the horizon there. These last 10 to 15 kilometers have been next to the ocean, and it's very good. It's always up. You can't stop pedaling, but it's easier. The road is good and the wind is so good. So this was the last available spot to camp in this park. We went to another one first, it was full. Then we came to this one, and they had kind of a small spot where you just saw me and my friend assembling the tents, which I guess they kept for emergencies or something like that. And we were kind of in one, because if there was no spot here, we probably will have to make like 20 kilometers extra to the next town. So yeah, it was cool that they gave us this spot. They said the spot was free for 2 hours only, so 2 hours ago, and they were just keeping it in case of something like this. And yeah, so we were very lucky. I was already calling hostels and other parks, and everything is full in this area. It's the weekend and it's August, so it's normal. We just assembled everything. We will take a shower, cook something, and probably sleep. And tomorrow we have no plans yet, just like today. Another day done. beginning the third day with a hill. Our first goal is to reach Milfontes today. It should be around 20 kilometers. It's nice to find some shade like this. Today we started much earlier, so it's not as hot as the previous days. We haven't had breakfast yet. We're looking for a place to eat, but we don't have money, only card. And this is a very rural area, so they don't have payment by card anywhere. Even the places that said on the window that they had ATM, they don't. It's so annoying. That's Milfontes there, Villanova Milfontes. We were going to stop there, but we just stopped very close, so if we went there we would have to go and then come back a few kilometers, so we're continuing. Our goal is Zambujeira do Mar now. Maybe we will stop before that to have lunch, maybe camp in Zambujeira do Mar if there is a place for us. We just did a very steep hill after the bridge, and before the bridge we had a big ramp going down, so we knew something was about to go up. It was very hard right after eating, but there's even older people doing this. In the meanwhile, the not old man but older man than us is already far ahead. I mean, we are going very slowly, but he didn't stop in the steep hill, like going up. Didn't stop. I mean, continued the same rhythm always. The scenery is pretty much always like this. It's nice, but it's too hot, and it's like a desert. If you want to find a place to eat or to buy water, not that easy. There aren't many places here. Even houses, there aren't that many. It's probably not easy to live here. And the more inland you go in this area, South Portugal, the hottest it is. Like 40s and up Celsius. Right now we probably have 30 something, but we are not too far from the ocean, so the sea breeze is very helpful. Even though right now we are fully in the sun. At least we found a place with ATM. Imagine being in the middle of nowhere. You are tired, it's very warm, very dry, you have no water. You finally find a place and there is no ATM and you only have cards. We did bring some money, but we already spent it, so hopefully now there are more towns, small towns and villages along the way. It's 30 something right now, but it's 11 in the morning, so if it's 30 something now, imagine in the afternoon when the sun is high. Hopefully this road will take us closer to the ocean. Another stop. To see if we can get some fresh water, if there is ATM.
Yes.
Yes? Nice. Ufa. Okay, so we're parking. In this area there are a lot of plantations, big plantations. I don't know, it looks like strawberries. I'm not sure what it is, maybe there's different stuff. Almost the same type of area as before, but at least now I think maybe because it's closer to the sea you see more green areas. We are in the high season, high summer season, so it's normal that most of this is dry. More plantations. Looks like pumpkins. Don't know if you can see them on the camera. There are a lot of them, but small ones. But probably pumpkins, yeah, I think.
É terra até aqui. Pá, deve ser 1 quilómetro e pouco de terra.
The truck driver saying
Oh, yes, I agree.
yeah. The truck driver was saying goodbye. That's why I filmed it, but I don't know if it was visible. We are again deciding if we should go that way or shortcut through there. Bom dia. Bom dia. I guess they didn't take the shortcut.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take it. They didn't take it because they don't have gravel tires, just road tires.
Yeah, ours maybe we are a little bit better equipped.
So we're gonna save maybe 4 to 5 kilometers.
Imagine we go 5 kilometers shorter and they arrive first.
It's possible.
Let's see, let's race them. If we arrive first, we will wait for them and make fun of them when they arrive. I was thinking, is this a motorcycle or what? But it was an electric bike. That horn almost blew my ears off. The apanhei na câmera. Yeah. Como é que vou fazer este sistema? Vai assim, also, my friend just noticed that my tire is kind of bald. I don't know if they use bald in English, but we say bald. You see, like, it used to be like that. Maybe it's not that visible. You can see there's some texture on the middle part of the tire, and these ones there is no texture anymore. Already used it. Maybe it's because I have a lot of weight on the back part of the bike. All of my bags are on the back. Maybe I won't be able to make the full trip on this tire. He just noticed, I didn't even notice this. There's a cat in the middle of the cows. Can you see it there? We're back on sandy roads. Now we go back because we are in the wrong way.
Não, é por aí, é à esquerda.
I'm just kidding, we're not. I hope.
Por aqui.
Já está?
Shortcuts.
É. Shortcuts, they say. The guy was waving back there, saying that it isn't this way. Maybe we are on the wrong path. Let's ask him. There's no way this way? There's no way?
No.
Ah, this way. Okay, it goes to main road. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so he just told us it's this way. So as you probably noticed, this interaction was in English, but it's because I mean, obviously I make videos in English, but I'm Portuguese, so if I interact with locals, obviously I speak Portuguese. But in this area there are a lot of people from India and Bangladesh and Pakistan. There are a lot of people from those countries working here, so mostly they speak English. Even in local stores and bars, sometimes you have to speak English because they are still learning it. They understand most parts, but some stuff it's better to say it in English. Even in the camping places, there were also many people working there. So now my GPS doesn't work and he doesn't have battery on his phone, so we are not sure if we turned the right way now. And there aren't many people around. We're gonna try to find someone to ask. There are some people there. Maybe we can ask them. There are some nice houses in this area. It's still a lot of heat.
Dá para ir por aqui para a Zambujeira? E aqui vai dar alguma estrada?
Fazem a subida.
Sim.
E depois tem uma curva. Tá bem? Vou sempre em frente até apanhar a estrada de Alcatrão.
Ok.
Depois é sempre em frente, chegam a um cruzamento e tem lá uma placa a dizer Zambujeira.
Ok,
Okay, obrigado.
Vocês também podem ir por aqui.
So yeah, wrong way again. We turned the wrong way. It's not too far, it's right there, but if there was no one here, we would have done again a lot of extra kilometers. Because he said we can go this way also, but it's a lot further, so yeah. We can see the main road there. With the time that we wasted getting lost, probably the other two bicycle riders already went on ahead. Maybe this shortcut wasn't very short or very cut.
Nada parecia que ia subir. Parecia não pedalasse, não parava.
There are very few cars in this road. It's been like 3 kilometers or 4, and this is like the third or fourth car we passed by, which is very cool because it's a good road. Problem is it's an infinite straight line. We should be close now. We did 40 kilometers today, so it should be maximum 5 more, I think, or even less. We are in Zambujeira, very close to the center. It's a small town, but it's very nice, and the beach is awesome. There's a beach right here, right behind these trees. Maybe you can see the ocean there. We are back to riding next to the sea. Not as close as yesterday in Portugal, but close. And you can see Zambujeira there.
Olha meninas, uma deste lado.
Ora bem, pizza.
Então vejam aí.
Dois. Ele, sim. Obrigado.
É possível.
Depois, mais um. Duas. Duas. É que é normal? É.
Sim, Zé.
Peraí, isso vai. Malta, menina, eu faço assim.
Tá bom. We have to go up. Starting the afternoon, and we already have to go up. We're going by foot. Even by foot, it's so hard. We're not done yet, but the hardest part is done, I think. I hope. Down again and then up again.
Puta, acho que é para
Are you
descer,
sure?
para subir outra vez.
Are you sure you want to go down?
Ah, mano, que prazer que esta estrada me está a dar.
Look, if we go down here, we have to go up on the other side, and it's very fucking steep.
É para descer, para subir.
I think we have to go by foot again when we arrive down there. I want to go for a swim, but if I go for a swim, then I will have to take a shower or the seawater with salt. will make my body very dry. Let's go down. You have to go by foot again, but it's a very nice beach.
Acho que vou meter meio litro de água.
Ali?
Yeah.
Força. Thank you, Google. We are lost again. Probably in someone's land, but trying to find the path, which Google says it's here. But I mean, this one looks like it just goes around this place. But there's nothing here. We're trying to find it. He says it's this way. Let's see. We're back on the other side of the land. The other path should be behind this, but it doesn't look like it's possible to cross. It's better to just go back to where we came from, just in case there's a gate and we have to come back anyway, so we'll just do it now. Google. Oh, Google. Get lost once, get lost twice, get lost 327 times. What's the difference? Lost again?
But at least we took a power gel.
Yeah, we have energy now. It looks like this is private property. It looks like this is a gate and it says like the name of the place, but Google Maps says it's this way, so... Oh, it says silence, please. Yeah, it's private property. I mean, it's a shop and some kind of hotel or something like that. But I think it used to be this way. I think all of the roads here keep changing and Google Maps is not really up to date, so it's always sending us the wrong way. I think the bike option in Google is not very trustworthy. Maybe we should just select the car GPS option. The problem with the car is that it sends us the roads that bikes cannot ride, which it is doing anyway, so maybe it's better. Yeah, we're back on it again. I think we would already be in Sagres, which is the southernmost point of Portugal, continental Portugal. I think we would already be there if not for all of the detours and the fucking errors in Google Maps. I don't know if these guys like just buy the land and close the roads that used to be public or something, but it's very strange. We are trying to see if there is another way, or else we are going to have to go back a lot. We'll have to go down the ramp that we climbed by foot and then climb it on the other side, back up again. I think the original title of this video, I don't know what I will name it yet. It was gonna be Bikepacking through the south coast of Portugal, but now I think I'm gonna call it Off-roading through Portugal, because again and again, there's never a path next to the coast itself, and it's always sending us through dirt roads. And I think there's another gate there. I think it's blocked again. Wait, maybe not. Okay, I think it's just a bridge. It's sending us through the middle of those. it looks like there's some sort of passage through the middle. Hopefully it reaches the other side. And because of all of this getting lost and shortcuts that didn't work out and having to go back, we always arrive late, and then it's harder to find a place to stay. We called one of the parks where we want to stay today, and they said they still had space, but they had a big line of people waiting, and that they don't do reservations, so it's first come first serve. And if there was a big line, probably there won't be any space. I can see the road now. I'm not even sure if we can ride this road by bicycle, but if we can't, we'll just cross it to the other side, and hopefully there's a dirt road there. We just have to go like 100 or 200 meters, and then there's another path on the other side. We are not too far from the camping spot. It should be like 10 minutes, 3 kilometers. The problem is the roads. My friend said he went to the road before, and they blocked it with some like wood thingies. They blocked the road, but it's like, is it legal to block it? Is it theirs, or is it a public road that they are blocking? Google says it's that way, but it's blocked, and it's not the first time we've seen it. I don't like to cross this road with cows next to them. Last time I was riding my motorcycle in Portugal and there were some cows. One of them almost attacked me. You can see it in one of my first videos. Now I just try to go around them. We just arrived to the camping spot. My friend is checking if there is availability to camp or not, because he managed to get us a spot yesterday, so now he's in charge of that. We just saw two guys going uphill with what seemed to be like tents as well. I hope they weren't here, and they told them no. We will see. We don't even know how close the next one is. And this last part, it was very easy because it was always down, like 1.5 kilometers just going down, so it was very easy to finish. We will see if there is a place or not. Hopefully yes. So at first, when we arrived, we went inside and asked if there was a spot, and at first one of the ladies working there said yes, but then another guy came and said no, there's no space. We have reservations and we have to check the reservations first. They have to make sure they have space for reservations, of course. But she was about to, we were about to make the reservation, and then the guy arrived saying there was no space. And then they told us to wait. We were talking with them for some time and arguing a little bit, and they told us to wait to check. At first they were saying, oh, if you want to wait to see if you have a spot, you have to wait until 9 p.m. It's 6. If we waited, we couldn't go like to another option. We couldn't wait so long. So then he said we will try to check with the reservations if they will come or if there will be a space or not. And so they were checking it, and now finally he said there will be a space for us, thankfully. But this is ridiculous. It's 45 euros for each. It's the most expensive camping park I have ever been in. 45 euros, one tent and one person. They said it's like when there's high demand, the prices go up, which is normal in many types of stuff, but I have never seen it in camping spots, camping parks. So we are going to pay 90, both of us, for 2 small tents. We could do just one tent, but it's too small to sleep comfortable, and we need to sleep. The tents that we have are too small. So yeah, we're staying here for the night. Tomorrow we already made a reservation of a part hotel. We have a kitchen and a living room. We already made a reservation because we think we can make it. I mean, if we have a reservation, we can always push a little bit longer and a little bit later. So I think we can make it. It's 60 kilometers tomorrow, around the same we did today. Today we did 60 kilometers, I think. It was around 30 in the morning and 30 in the afternoon, so we did already 160 kilometers total, I think. Tomorrow we will be at 220, around the middle of the journey, I guess. We will be as south as possible in Portugal, and then we will start going to the east. The trip so far was going south, and after tomorrow we will start to go east through the coast of Algarve. And we finished Alentejo today, kind of this city. It's kind of in the middle of Alentejo and Algarve, I think. Maybe when you exit this city, you are in Algarve, so we are very close. And tomorrow we start the coast of Algarve. Right now we are doing check-in. We will assemble the tents, eat something, dinner, sleep, and that's it. And tomorrow we will try to get up early again and do as many as we can in the morning, so we can arrive early to Sagres, which is the destination. Maybe we can go to the beach or something. So we are right now assembling the tents. Mine is there, it will be there, and he will be here. And as you can see, as I said, these tents are too small. There is some space in between tents, but obviously don't want to put them too close to other people. Third day started by going down, which is new, but probably we will be going up in a little bit. As I can see, there are some hills there. Not sure if that's where we're going, but yeah, we just woke up, had breakfast, and we're on the road. Today we have to reach Sagres. We have a reservation for an apartment hotel there, so we have to reach it. Yeah, we made a reservation so that we can go more freely. We have more time, don't have to worry about arriving early, and it will be a little bit more comfortable, because these days sleeping in a tent is not the best for resting, so I think it will be better today. And then tomorrow we still have to make plans, we will see. We have to go up there. And it's not over yet. What a great start. I guess we are going up all that we did going down yesterday, which was a lot. We just arrived to a resting spot. There's still a little bit more to go up. We are in Algarve now. I think the bridge back there was I think it was like the border between Algarve and Alentejo. Damn, this hill was hard. And it's not over yet. Hopefully it goes down after. Or plane. It's better to go straight than going down, because then you will have to come back up again eventually. So better to just go straight, plane. Let's go. Finally at the top. Now it looks a little bit better, even though you still have to pedal all the way, but it doesn't go up as much. We stopped for a few minutes just to rest. We did almost 15 kilometers today, it's 9.5, but now we will have to go down again, and on the other side, like you can see on the horizon, there's some very high hills. Probably have to go up there. Oh, Google Maps. We don't deserve this, I think. Yeah. We're back on the main road, but we still have to go up. We thought we're finally at the top. We had to push our bikes by foot a little bit longer. It was too steep, even in the road. But now it's still up. Not as much, but thing is, we go by foot when it's too uphill because it's faster. If we go by bicycle, we have to pedal a lot, we get much more tired, and the speed is so slow that it's better to just walk. Yeah. The sea is in front of us. In the horizon, you can see it. Still on top of the hill. The road isn't the best. In some parts there's a lot of rocks and holes, but at least it's not too steep. It's up, down, but not too steep. We are going through the middle of the hills instead of taking the asphalt road. Scenery is better, but of course the road is more difficult. The normal road with asphalt, it has a lot of inclined, very steep hills to climb.
Só me esqueci de levar. Incrível mesmo era eu conseguir pular aqui, não era? Bem, vamos ver se dá. All right. Deu.
Back on asphalt road again. The dirt was nice, but there's too much dust. It's still nice. It's not as cool to do those types of roads with all of these bags on the back. It would be much better without them, of course, and maybe a different bike, more prepared for that type of terrain, but it was very cool. I think we did maybe 30 kilometers today. We have, wait, maybe more. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. We have 16 kilometers to go to the place where we want to have lunch, and then I think it's 10 or 15 to the final destination. The problem with today is that there were some steep hills in the beginning and you waste a lot of time doing them. It's midday, I think we are fine in terms of time.
Vou lá tentar, só para ver quão difícil é.
He wants to try. Mas vai pelo da esquerda, é melhor. É menos inclinado depois. From down there, somewhere there. Most of the part we did by foot because it's impossible, and even by foot it's very hard. We did all of these, goes there, behind that one, down, almost next to the beach level. We have around 13-14 kilometers to arrive to the place where we will have lunch, and now it's still slightly inclined. We're back on the main road. Actually, this path that we just did, as you can see there, it's called Ecovia in Portuguese. It means something like eco path. So we were kind of doing it, and now we are back on the main road. And so now it should be quicker, I hope, until the next stop. We are arriving to the town where we will eat. We just had lunch and we're back on the road. We did 50 kilometers, now it's about 10 kilometers left to the lighthouse, which is the point I mentioned to the south of Portugal. The southernmost point. You can kind of see it in the horizon. That's the sea and Sagres, the city. It looks like there's no uphills, so at least that's good. It's not the safest road for bikes, but at least they have this sideline, kind of, so we don't have to go next to them. We are so close to the tip of Sagres, which is there, and I have a flat tire. I don't know what happened, I just felt it right now, so I don't know if it was before or if it just happened, but I'm gonna try to pump it and reach the end at least. Pior é que hoje é domingo.
Está a encher?
Acho que sim. Só que esta bomba é para dar um bocadinho de ar, não é? So we are walking to a gas station. We were lucky. It was like 500 or 600 meters from where I got the flat tire. So hopefully I can reach the lighthouse. If not, I will switch. Nah. I can't believe this. Right next to the gas station there's a bike shop and it's open, and today is Sunday. Oh, I have to try. Let's go. Vocês fazem reparações ou é só? Amanhã a partir das 9h30. Só amanhã? Exatamente. E encher um pneu, vocês conseguem nos ajudar? Sim, traga que eu encho o pneu. Não, é que foi mesmo agora ali ao fundo que tive um furo. Ok. Só que eu tenho uma câmara. Ok, eu tenho uma câmara de ar suplente, só que eu não sei se vou conseguir.
As reparações são feitas durante a semana.
Okay. Depois eu deixei este tranco aberto.
Exato. Parte da reparação não, parte da loja sim.
Ok.
A peça mais pequena de todas, deste lado, mas obviamente a mais pequena.
O meu problema é ter que tirar tudo e tirar tudo.
É totalmente independente.
Então eu troco. Então se olha, muito obrigado. Quanto é que custa?
O quê? Deixa eu o pneu?
Sim. É? Don't know if you can see, but it's a small metal thingy. But this guy was very cool. He's gonna change my tire now. I'm gonna put a new one. So yeah, I'll do that. It's Sunday, everything is closed. The shop was open. He was telling us we could come by tomorrow morning at 9 to change the tire, and we were thinking about it. I even said I'm gonna put a new tire because that one is very used and it's not a good tire. We just found a small iron that he says some cars and truck drop them on the road, so the flat tire was not now, it was much before, but because it was very small the air was going out very slowly. So then he said, well, if you can take the tire off now, I'll change it for you quickly because there's not many people right now in the shop, so change it for me. Big thanks. And this is the shop. Right on the entry of Sagres. Deixar aqui um agradecimento.
Prazer enorme.
Agradecimento. Safou uma viagem agora. Portanto, pronto, se vierem a Sagres, já sabem, logo na entrada.
Será um prazer enorme.
Muito obrigado.
Até à próxima. Boa continuação, boa viagem.
Obrigado.
Tchau, tchau.
Pai!
Espera aí, então o que é que eu faço? Não vai para aqui. Espera. Só precisas de entrar quando eu
You can see the difference between the new tire and the old tire. It's much cleaner, of course, so you can see how dirty the bike is. It didn't even take that long. It was quick. It was very quick to change it. It's 4:30 now. I think we arrived around 4, maybe 15 minutes to 4. So yeah, now we go back. We're gonna check the lighthouse and maybe even go for a swim in the hotel that we're staying today, if we can arrive on time before it closes. We are arriving to Fortaleza de Sagres, which is a fortress of Sagres, and the lighthouse should be somewhere here, I think. I can't see it right now, but it should be there. We arrived to the fortress. There's so much wind you probably can't hear me. There should be a lighthouse there. We can see it. Maybe behind the fortress. I'll try to check from the side. I think that's our hotel.
We deserve some rest. Continue on with our journey. Ricardo has a flat tire.
It was my turn.
We will risk it. So much wind. We got delayed. We'll see if we can make it.
No luck.
Meeting other all starting with a climb that probably the days with the most kilometers. There's a lot of glass.
Oh, okay.
It says that it is full, probably gonna come in the beach.
We couldn't find a place to sleep.
We were just attacked. They were following us. He did bite it.
Adrenaline injection in the ass.
We were trying to avoid it. Dangerous for bicycle.